The Dominican Republic, for over 3 decades, lived under the iron fist of Rafael Trujillo's dictatorship. His assassination in 1961 brought hope for democracy, but also unleashed deep political instability. The nation was eager to break free from the chains of authoritarian rule and embrace a democratic future. However, the transition proved tumultuous. The remnants of Trujillo's regime, known as the Trujillistas, still held considerable power and resisted democratic reforms. This resistance fueled social unrest and political polarization, creating a volatile atmosphere ripe for conflict. Amidst this turmoil, Juan Bosch emerged as a symbol of hope. A progressive leader, Bosch promised social reforms and democratic principles, winning the 1962 presidential elections. His victory marked a turning point, a beacon of hope for a nation yearning for change. Juan Bosch's presidency, however, was short-lived. In 1963, a military coup ousted him from power, crushing the Dominican people's hopes for a democratic transition. This act of defiance against a democratically elected government ignited a firestorm of resistance, leading to the April Revolution of 1965. On April 24, 1965, a group of young military officers, determined to restore constitutional order, rose up against the conservative government. This uprising, fueled by the desire for democracy and social justice, quickly gained popular support. Civilians from all walks of life joined the fight, taking up arms to demand the reinstatement of the 1963 Constitution and the return of Juan Bosch. The revolutionaries, known as Constitucionalistas, faced fierce opposition from the military forces loyal to the conservative establishment. The streets of Santo Domingo, the nation's capital, became battlegrounds as the two sides clashed in a bloody struggle for control. As the situation in the Dominican Republic spiraled into chaos, the United States, fearing the rise of communist influence in the Caribbean, decided to intervene. In April 1965, President Lyndon B. Johnson ordered the deployment of U.S. troops to the island nation. The U.S. intervention, while presented as a mission to protect American lives and restore order, was met with mixed reactions. Supporters argued that it prevented a communist takeover, while critics condemned it as an infringement on Dominican sovereignty. The presence of foreign troops on Dominican soil further fueled the conflict, turning a civil war into an international crisis. The U.S. intervention had a significant impact on the course of the conflict. It tipped the balance of power in favor of the conservative forces, ultimately leading to the defeat of the Constitucionalistas. While the U.S. intervention restored order, it also cast a long shadow over the Dominican Republic's struggle for self-determination. The 1965 Dominican Civil War, despite its tragic cost in human lives, left an indelible mark on the nation's history. It highlighted the Dominican people's unwavering commitment to democracy and their willingness to fight for their rights. The conflict also exposed the fragility of democratic institutions in the face of political instability and foreign intervention. The legacy of the revolution continues to shape Dominican society today, serving as a reminder of the importance of political participation, social justice, and national sovereignty. Despite the tumultuous past, the Dominican Republic has made significant strides towards democracy and economic development in the decades since the revolution. The 1965 conflict, a testament to the Dominican people's resilience, serves as a constant reminder of the ongoing struggle for a more just and equitable society.